Hi y'all, welcome back to Williams Weather. I got a major update on the potential for severe weather for the next couple days, as well as a severe weather threat for Thursday as well. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Now it looks like the Storm Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk today for severe weather, a level 4 out of 5 here in the red zone, an enhanced risk surrounding that in the orange zone, and we can't forget about y'all in the slight risk zone today as well. Now the main risks today are going to be all hazards possible with a 10% hatched area for EF2 or greater tornadoes in the yellow zone, and a 5% chance surrounding that as well. Now, as far as the damaging wind threat goes, that's going to be the primary threat today, as there's a 45% hatched zone right here, 30% hatched zone in the red, then this circled black area, and then there's just a regular 15% surrounding that with a 5% chance surrounding that in the red. Now, as far as hail goes, there is a significant hail threat as well within this black circled zone here. And there's just a regular 15% surrounding that and a 5% chance surrounding that as well. Now, as far as severe weather on Monday, there is a severe weather threat in the Ohio Valley with a slight risk being issued spanning from central Illinois on over to southwest Ohio, with the primary threats being a low-end tornado threat and a 15% chance for damaging winds in this yellow zone here. So it looks like the Williams Weather headquarters are going to be getting some severe weather tomorrow. Now, as far as Thursday goes, there is some more severe weather on the way, as a 30% area has been issued spanning from eastern Texas all the way over into western Alabama. Looks like a Dixie Alley threat is in store on Thursday. So let's go ahead and look at the timing of when you could expect the worst from the severe weather. Mind the date timer right over here. This is an Eastern time. This is the HRRR model, the high resolution rapid refresh. I'm going to push this forward. Not much is happening up until right around 6 o'clock. As storms start to fire just east of Amarillo, it's starting to turn into some supercells as it enters the enhanced risk zone right around 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. And then it's going to start entering the moderate risk zone right around 8 o'clock, bringing with it some supercells as it enters Elk City, ahead of the main line. Now, any supercell that forms ahead of the main line could spawn a pretty significant tornado today, as there is a 10% hatched area for EF2 or greater tornadoes. And that pushes it into Oklahoma as a squall line starts to form. And with that squall line, there could be some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts ahead of that, as there is a 45% hatched area for damaging winds today. And that'll be getting out of the moderate risk zone right around midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning, and then exits the whole risk area by 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, why did they issue the moderate risk and enhanced risk, you may ask? Because of, I'll show you the thermodynamics first. You see, the temperatures are in the 70s today. There's definitely a lot of instability in the atmosphere, as well as the dew points. The dew points are relatively high today as well, as they're in the low 60s today. So definitely a lot of instability and moisture in the atmosphere. I want to pull up a sounding. Now, this is the significant tornadic parameters. We're going to pull our sounding from this. As you see, any supercell that interacts with this favorable environment could spawn a pretty significant tornado. This is a PDS tornado sounding. You see, temperatures are in the mid 60s along with low 60 dew points. It looks like the cap broke right here. There was some soundings that showed a capping inversion right here. And what that means is basically suppress the supercells so tornadoes don't form. But it looks like the cap broke right here, and looks like could be a pretty big tornado that could form. And it looks like a pretty low cape, high shear environment, as winds in the low levels are veering from the east-southeast. And then as we head to the mid levels, looks like winds are sort of backing. But definitely a low cape, high shear environment with favorable photographs here on the right. So definitely, if you live within the moderate risk and enhanced risk zones today, please be weather aware. I can't stress that enough. There could be some strong to violent tornadoes today. Have a way to get a warning. Keep as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Now we're going to go ahead and push into this light risk zone in the Ohio Valley for tomorrow. Now I don't expect this to be anything like today's event. I don't expect a tornado outbreak or anything like that, but there could be some tornadoes possible, as there is a low chance for it. There's a 2% chance. It's mainly just going to be a damaging wind threat, as storms are going to start entering the slight risk zone right around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's going to enter Indiana right around 11 to noon. So right around 6 o'clock to noon, I'd expect the worst of it to happen. Some rain showers overnight tonight. That's going to suppress some severe weather development tomorrow. But still, be hyper weather aware tomorrow, as there could be some tornadoes. So I pull up the significant tornadic parameters. See, this is right around noon. This is a 1.2 out of 10 on the tornado scale. So any supercell that forms right here could spawn a tornado. It's just going to be a damaging wind event, as winds are going to be gusting right around 50 to 60 mile an hour tomorrow, as there's already been a wind advisor issued within this whole area here. So just remain weather aware tomorrow and tie things down if you live in the Ohio Valley. As we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the future weather models. And we're looking at the Euro model. Keep in mind the date and timer right here above my head. After this severe weather event rolls out of the country, it looks like it's going to be relatively calm out there. Some snow showers by the Dakotas into Minnesota and Iowa. Bring with it light snowfall. As that gets out, there's going to be a chance for severe weather down here in the deep south, as there is a 30% chance for severe weather. Now, this is too far out to give any details as far as timing and the main hazards, but I will have a video out Tuesday and Thursday bringing down the timing and the main hazards as this does get closer. Move forward here. It looks like we're going to be dealing with a potential winter storm right around March 3rd around this area. Now, this is also too far out to give any exact snow totals. I don't want to freak anybody out. We don't do any fear-based weather here on Williams Weather. It looks like that'll push into the northeast, bringing with it some ice over there by Pennsylvania. That'll move out. It looks like it's going to be relatively calm as we head towards the middle of March before some rain showers affect the Ohio Valley region. I'm going to give you all a rough estimate of when you could expect the worst of the severe weather on Thursday. Take this with a grain of salt. This will change between now and then as we head into Thursday here. Say right around 10 o'clock to right around 4 o'clock in the morning when I expect severe weather to happen. As you can see, Friday we got that potential winter storm. Now the GFS pushes this more northwestward. That's why I'm not going to give y'all any exact snow totals just yet. As this does get closer, I will give y'all more details on that. But there is definitely going to be a winter storm somewhere up in the Ohio Valley region. So that'll do it for this video, y'all. If you live in the moderate risk and enhanced risk zones today, I expect the worst of the severe weather to last from 6 o'clock tonight through right around midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning. And with a slight risk on Monday, I expect the severe weather, worst of it, to last from 6 o'clock in the morning to right around noon. And with the severe weather threat on Thursday, it's still too far out to give any details, and I will have more details on the next video, along with the big potential winter storm as well on Friday. So if you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe down below and comment as well. Any feedback helps the channel out. And until next time, never stop forecasting.